All right, welcome to Potentially Dangerous. We'll be going Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Not gonna be able to do that during the season, probably, but maybe we might. Every single time we have rankings, we'll just kind of see. It's been worked out with Lars, worked out with Shares, to be able to make things happen. So, if you missed any of that, if you're looking for 2A breakdowns, looking for 1A breakdowns, that's on our Facebook page, or it's also on Rockfin. We've got, but I think I put them up on YouTube as well, just kind of test that, how people watch that. Nice to be able to have that on your smart TVs. But today we are breaking down Class 3A, and usually, fellas just made a couple appearances on Potentially Dangerous, usually on Hager's Happy Hour, but today he's here early for the show.
Gotta work on it.
So we got a whole afternoon of podcasts dropping here on this on AI Wrestle, and then on Hager's Happy Hour. We've got Brad Nagel on at 2:00 live, Navy SEAL. If you haven't caught any of those episodes with him, today's, it's hard to explain, I guess, what you're gonna like. You're either gonna be like sitting here like this, like, what in the heck? I watch my language on this, or you're gonna be like just laser focused, like, what in the hell's going on here? Like, because change it
either way.
for sure. So he just caught a 60-pound beaver. That
he didn't catch it. See, that's like,
he didn't catch it. He trapped it. He trapped it.
These guys who hunt, he goes, "Hey, you been hunting?" You go, "Yeah." "What'd you catch?" "Well, I caught 2 of them. I'm gonna give them away."
So does he still have it?
We're gonna get it mounted. It's gonna be the new mascot of the studio.
Yeah, beaver, hairy beaver.
Here's what I said.
Hairy beaver.
Hey, I've seen. I said.
I got you on the wrong camera.
I go. I've seen bigger beavers, less hair. So I told him. All right.
All right. So let's get into. Well, they can't hear me right now. All right. So let's get into this. Class.
You like my glasses?
Yeah, I like your glasses.
Hey, are these flowed up?
Those are nice and clean. Got those on Amazon.
Ray Muchaka.
Ray Muchaka. Ooh, Chuka?
Muchuka.
Is there no trial today? What's going on? It starts 12:30. Okay, so 12:30. Yeah, yeah. We're talking about Potentially Dangerous. All right, so class 3A.
Hey, I can't even see myself.
What do you mean you can't see yourself?
Oh yeah, I can now.
Why? What do you mean?
I was just looking. I clicked on the wrong thing. Go.
Okay. All right. Class 3A rankings are dropping on. They dropped on Rockfin. So if you want to follow along there, this might be a little bit difficult. Be interesting to see kind of how you take this, I guess. So I've got. Well, usually like I'm like asking the rankers questions, and then I'm the one that.
So you want me to ask you the question?
No, because you're gonna get into the weeds. I know you. So we're gonna go. I'm not gonna go down every single kid. Class 3 is absolutely stacked, but we're gonna start at 106. All right. Nate Jesseroga.
No, let's start something different. I'm gonna throw
number.
What's the number one weight? What's the toughest weight of the rankings for you?
Ooh.
Like which weight do you think is most loaded?
Most loaded.
And ask people out there, what do you think is most loaded?
Yeah, on
the initial rankings.
Yeah, if you're watching right now, drop in the comment section. You can get up on the show. Drop your comments. I do see them live, so make sure you drop them. Let me know where you guys are watching from in the comment section. We'll pull them up. But Class 3A, 20.
Robo's going 13.
That's what Whitcomb said, but Waverly might be playing, little
short on food over
possum.
There. Are they short on food?
I don't know. I was hearing 20 and 26, but with Ayala at 26, that makes sense. So
why? Let Ryder go 32.
Oh, they could go, or Ryder could go up too.
Not cut weight. Like I've went on that rant before.
Yep. So I would say, 26 got 10 state place winners.
Yeah, that'll change probably.
9 from 2020. So this is who goes up, who goes down. If anybody's gonna go away from 26, that usually happens. But
if any of these kids want to sounds bad, but have a better chance to win a state tournament, they probably should go a different way.
Drake Ayala is
I've seen other
pound for pound in the country. So not throwing shade at anybody else at this weight class.
It could happen.
But things happen.
Hey, look, you got taller than 5 foot once.
Yeah, 5'5". Yeah, 5'5". So I would say 26. How about you?
I thought 20.
That's an easy
I
one.
thought 120. I thought Roble was going to be there. I thought Cowell. I thought Trevor Anderson.
Yeah.
I'm missing somebody else. I thought was going to be there. I thought Thurman Christensen was going to be there. Maybe I was wrong there.
Christensen,
Thurman, I thought maybe Downey, because Downey was at 13 last year.
Downey's at 26 is what we got. So
I thought
Downey could go down. Downey could go down, but yeah, 26 is loaded for sure. So let's get to it. But 106. Right. Okay, so 106. Nate Jesseroga.
We always start the little guys though, so everybody's petered out by the end. So let's start the big guys.
You want to go to the heavyweight?
We'll go backwards, because everybody at the end of it, everybody's yawning. Like, okay, heavyweight. It's like kind of the duel sometimes. Like, okay, heavyweight's when we're getting low.
All right, we can go heavyweight.
See,
that's fine. I mean, this is Feller's show today.
Good.
It's a Feller's afternoon. Okay.
So you got two guys going D1, top two guys.
Yeah, Griffin Little from Bettendorf. He's playing football.
Yeah.
Gabe Greenlee, he's going to Iowa State at Ames. So back-to-back D1 commitments. One's not playing. He could wrestle anywhere. Little probably could too. So,
did they meet in the finals last year? Or was Greenlee at 220?
Last year, let's see what they placed last year. I've got.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, they were little state champ. Greenlee was there. Trying to see who else was here. Maddox, Walker.
I mean, Griffin Little.
But Greenlee's a lot bigger now, from what I've heard. He's put on a little bit more weight, so I could see why you could think he's a 220 pounder, right? He was definitely undersized for the weight class. So Greenlee's there. Let's see here. Get back to my rankings here. Till 20. Maddox from Norwalk. He's number 3, a sophomore.
Damn.
And
That's
he's
good.
a number 11 sophomore in that class. Got 4th last year.
A heavyweight.
So that's why he's.
As a freshman.
That's why he's a
He
sophomore
can
this
wrestle.
year.
Then I don't think I know him.
One thing to note that here on our let's see here. Ben Ryland from Waukee. That is a name that people haven't probably heard
He's
of.
from California, right?
So no, Ryland is from Minnesota. He went 14-2 last year, and looks like
in relation to Mark Ryland.
He wrestled. I don't know if he probably be at Iowa City West, but yeah. So Waukee.
Oh, that was kind of a shots fired.
Well, why wouldn't he go to West?
I don't know.
So that might be a name that could shake things up here, but. He lost to Walker 4-2 from Waverly Shell Rock. So 285. I mean, Little and Greenlee are the front runners here.
I'm interested to see this. I've never seen this. I mean, just a freshman got 4th at heavyweight.
Yes.
So probably the next 2 years. I mean, this year and then the next 2 years.
Let me see who he lost to.
I'm just saying. I haven't seen the kid just physique wise and as a freshman. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, let's see who he lost to.
Little. I mean. Little's big to get it. You're gonna get.
You got 4th. Yeah, you got 4th.
If you get caught underneath him, you're probably tough, and he's a really good hand fighter. So it's a tough matchup, right, for everybody.
So 285, seniors at the top. 220. I'm a big fan of Luke Walker from Waverly Shell Rock. He's number 1 in this in the preseason rankings here. Caleb Runyon. These two guys, and Brad Hill, Bettendorf. That's somebody that. Not everybody's heard of.
Hey, turn your ringer up, would you?
Jesus Christ.
You want to say that? Yeah, probably top 3 of these guys. I don't know who Gaffney is. Caleb Runyon, a.k.a. Tank.
The right? Tank, yep.
Like, talked to him a little bit at Tulsa this year. I think he's got all the skills. And I'm not saying it is the most skilled, but it's just putting together a tournament where, he believes in himself and is not worried about the what if part of it. And it's a senior seasons hopefully put together, but him and Luke Walker had some battles last year, and then Bradley Hill had a great summer.
Yes, he did. He wrestled at the duels, right?
Hey,
the log duels.
Yeah, you'll like this. I call him Sunday at practice. I was calling him with the real Slim Shady. Please, he dyed his hair all blonde like Eminem. So I was yelling, "Come on, Stan! Come on, Slim!" He bleached his hair all blonde. So,
why? Who else did that? Keeter did.
Keeter did.
Why'd they do that? This
I don't know.
Because he's wrestling. Hill comes clear to Seabolt, right?
Oh yeah,
When he can. Yeah.
it's on Sundays. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good. Walker and Runyon, didn't Walker pin him at St. Louis?
I don't know.
It's close.
Yeah, Walker beat Runyon this summer too.
It's good. You basically see all the football teams in here.
Usually, yeah, pretty standard. But
what about that kid from Boone that we watched wrestle at Night of Conflicts? He at 195.
So Harvey's at 95. He's number 3. He's a senior. Had a great season last year. But some other names, I guess here at 220, we could be looking at Pelfey. He had some good wins last year, but he had tough district. You've got Bryant, Rumley. Rumley's a number 36 sophomore. These in Huckfeld, they all state qualifiers.
Dowling, about time he's in Dowling if you got such a good football team.
It's been interesting to see kind of like Runyon and Walk. It can Runyon, like you said, kind of get maybe over those mental blocks. But
I don't know if they're mental blocks. That's just me making the association. Like, just seems like when Moore gets on the table, like he's just not as confident loose in his wrestling. 220, they kind of mix it up a little bit more most of the time, right? You've got a lot of, I would say, traditionally really good football teams in here. How many of these guys play football? A lot of them, probably.
Yeah.
I think Runyon's still playing. So how's that work? Is it semifinals today?
They are semifinals are this evening. I believe.
So then is it next week's or the final game or the week after?
I'm not following.
So those
football.
guys. So football starts the 16th. Practice starts Monday.
Wrestling, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But there are. I mean, wrestling's supposed to be starting on the 16th, but I've heard like Johnson's not wrestling until after.
I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm positive energy on Fridays.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Iowa
City West. They're gonna have a squad, dude. We got them ranked.
Iowa City West, 5th. They got 7 ranked wrestlers.
Yeah. Scored a lot of bonus points last year too.
All right.
So what's the? And let me just ask you this: what is team ranking just based on straight like what they're ranked and assumes no bonus points, right?
Yes. Well, so there's different ways that people do tournament rankings.
I'm asking how you do tournament rankings, not other people.
There's an average. There's an average of how, and we do have 3A, 2A, and 1A. There's an average that has been over a few years of what they've been not expected, but they have been scoring, I guess. So it's a little bit of a different algorithm than most people.
Hey, don't
have.
be using algorithm. You can't. You don't even know.
That's proprietary information. You don't even know what
an algorithm is.
You're trying to give out proprietary information.
No, I just asked like, okay, it's just based on what they're ranked. Does it have bonus points or not? I mean, I figured Southeast Polk could be up there. But
yeah, right now looking at just the team scores.
Southeast Polk, Shell Rock, Waukees third.
So we just have just kind of way it's looking, and it's based off of the ranking 1 through 12. So Southeast Polk's got based off this algorithm 154.5, Waverly Shell Rock 133.5, Waukee 94.5.
Hold on, stop.
And again, remember,
stop. No freshmen involved.
No freshmen.
Okay.
No freshmen. So we're gonna get.
So I'll put Waukee at 11 then probably.
We're gonna have
Carter Freeman.
So there's some other kids we'll get to.
All right, sorry.
No, you're good. Let's see here. So we were at
220. Let's go to
220. Go 95.
Keeter's going 95 for
Ben
sure.
Keeter. What do you think?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him about his weight.
195 is what we were told. Fat 50, number 11, number 1 sophomore in the state. So he could go. Let's see. I mean, go down to 82, but Helgelson's there, Gamel's there, so I think 95 is a good spot for him.
Sure. What are you saying? 95 is easier for him, or it's a better spot for him?
I would say.
Well, when you say it's better for him, what do you mean by that?
I'd say 95's. Okay. I would say weaker, but
not as much depth.
You've got Walker at number 5 and 95, Tanner Harvey, who's just for me is a wild card. But
I like that Tanner Harvey.
I do too. 95. Yeah,
there's not near as much depth here at 95 than 82.
Hempstead is from Carlisle. He's just a name that not a lot of people.
It's on the radar.
So Gabe Hempstead definitely is I would say I mean, he's number 2, but he's like a sleeper out there that you should probably look
Well,
out for.
hey, most time you don't put sleepers at number 2, though.
I
Tony.
know.
So if you're sleeping on him, you want to put him at number 2. Just FYI.
Yeah. Okay, I know.
All right.
I know. You do rankings.
Hey, let me get my glasses on.
Hempstead got 4th. Harvey 2nd. Schmidt 4th. Walker is the number 12 sophomore. So this 95's
Who won 95 last year?
95's pretty dang.
Who won 95 last year?
95.
So Keeter went from 60 to 95. So boy's grown.
Dude, he was huge at Night of Conflict. You should know.
You think so?
Yes.
Maybe his shoes are big. He's got a frame on him.
All right.
That kid, like
Gabe Christensen won 95, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about this, and
Did
someone
he win? Is it
said
220?
this. Someone said this to me. I don't even know who said it, but Keeter went undefeated last year. Got hurt, right? As a freshman, I started at 160. So I'm not saying it could or couldn't be, but have we ever had a 4-timer start like it wasn't at 106?
Sorry, I just got distracted.
What
did you just
happened?
say? Matt Bowman. Matt Bowman's been. You've been hanging out with Matt Bowman too long. He said.
You mean he's been hanging on me too much?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Well, he apparently hasn't been watching. He hasn't been watching how. I've been learning a lot from this court case. Did Hager just use algorithm and proprietary in this?
Yeah,
Did Hager just use proprietary in the same sentence? No way he can spell either of those words.
True.
Okay,
Hey,
Matt.
true or false?
Listen, hey. All right.
But he can string term like a son of SOB.
Okay.
All right, let's not get to that stuff. So let's go back to the Keeter comment.
Keeter. Yes.
Started at 160 as a freshman. Really was dead to rights in the finals. Like Tate, got it out. He's had a good showing at Night of Conflict. He's going to 95. I'm just throwing this out there. Have we had anybody that started above 113 that's been a 4-timer ever in the state of Iowa?
I mean, above 113.
Just start like as a freshman.
Yeah. That'd be a question for Josh Swafford.
Hold on, I'll pass then.
But
I mean, Keeter's.
Yeah, to be able to go up and down like
no, he started at 160 as a freshman. Is what I'm telling you.
Yep.
I was at 95.
Well, just a win as a freshman at that weight class.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
Broke his leg. I think that helped him a lot. Actually, I told him when he won the state tournament that I think that's if he wouldn't have broke his leg, and that same finals match would happen, that last exchange with him and Tate. I think Tate would have won because he would kind of just fell over. I think he missed the sport that much. Meant a little bit more to him, but
realize what he
the kid's ceiling is he hasn't even scratched the surface. But like a lot of kids and people, just like if he's just worried about just winning and the winning part of it, he's got to challenge himself. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get to a point you're win. Like how much better are you getting? So we'll see. He's doing really well. I mean,
he's
track, baseball.
He's built. I mean, he's a thin 95 pounder.
What do you mean by
Wherever
that?
he's at. What did he? I can't remember what he wrestled at.
I thought 85.
Night of Conflict.
85.
I mean, he was cut. I thought.
Yeah, he's a freaking walking specimen.
And he grew like a foot.
Well, have you seen his dad? Scott. He's pretty tall. So,
all right.
Anyways.
Okay.
If he's as tough as his mom, he'll turn out.
Yeah, Tina. All right. Like I said, shouldn't go into people's moms. Love you, mom. All right, let's go up to 82. What?
Go ahead.
Don't look at me like that.
Helgelson?
Are you done at 95? You got any more takes at 95?
Yeah. What about the kid from Bettendorf, Kane Schmidt, and I like that Tanner Harvey. I told you that. I like to see Harvey, and I think Harvey and Keeter would be a good match.
Got a text message on that.
About what?
Jake Marlin, Meeks, and Nick Moore started above 113 as a freshman and won.
Meeks?
I have Meeks. I thought he was
He's
small.
at 120. I thought I seen here. Whatever. I'm sorry. That was a
no, but those. I thought Jake
Marlin, Creston.
They must have been at 113 because I don't remember. But
no, I want to see the Harvey Keeter match. I think it's a good style matchup.
I mean, Harvey's been wrestling hard this summer. I've been talking to the Boone people. They're freaking pumped about him, man.
Poon.
Poon. All right, let's move on to 82.
Ooh.
we've only gone through 3 weights here.
Ooh.
Caleb Helgeson just committed to Iowa State, Johnson boy. He's number 26 in the Fab 50, number
Congrats.
13 senior. Yeah, big deal. I mean, he was looking at some other in-state schools, so talked to him, and he really wanted to commit before the season and not have to worry about that. So congrats to him on making that commitment. And Griffin Gamble, I mean, a lot of people are fired up about Griffin Gamble. We missed him in Night of Conflict. We should have got him in the event. Talked to.
What do you mean you missed him?
We should have. I mean, the matchups. Like, I wish we would have got him in. Just part of it.
Okay.
Haggerty talked with Waverly Shell Rock coaches.
Yeah, he's tough.
Haggerty is. People are real fired up about him. Sophomore from Waverly Shell Rock.
This is the deep weight.
He's a number 10 sophomore. He got 4th last year. I'd say the top 5. The top 5's pretty deep right now, anyways.
So you don't think? You think Griffith's going 70 again?
I think people will come some more.
I think Griffith go up.
I think more people will come down from 95 to 82. So I think 82 will fill out a little bit more. But there's
Helgeson and Keeter both wrestled 60 last year. That's a big.
Helgeson's been going. He's been getting huge this whole year.
Okay, but that's
his whole career.
That's a big weight jump for kids in high school.
Yeah,
20 pounds, 30 pounds.
Yeah.
I always tell my wife, I said, there's something different. This kid, like the food, something about the hormones or something in the food. You tell me how many kids, no, not in Ogden, but because that would probably never happen. How many kids in high school basketball ever dunked? Now you can't go to high school game and not see them dunking.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Nuts, yeah. And it's not like they put on the weight. Like they just ate a bunch of donuts and they're chubby. They're filled in. You're
missing what I'm saying. There's something in the food.
You're saying the food, yeah. They're donuts.
Antibiotics, steroids, hormones.
2% A&E milk.
Whatever.
There's a plug for you.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Hey, quit. That joke didn't go with me.
Okay.
A&E. How do you even spell that? How do you even spell that?
You need a beer.
I'm good.
Jaime. What? Jaime? What are you?
Jaime.
You're all over the place. All right. 170.
I said, how do you spell that?
What,
do you think Mickey Griffith's going to stay at 170? I thought he's bigger than that. Or he's just staying there.
I think he's there. I mean, talked to coach this morning. I think he'd stay there. He's number 34 in the Fab 50. Barker, number 27 senior, got 3rd.
I like that kid.
Barker, yep. Russell's for big game. Let's see here. What else we got?
Reed, Southeast Polk, the upper weights, they're just deep. It's old Smitty. Reed, Pearson,
Duncan, Cook, Peterson, they all qualified last year for state. Pearson beat Cook last season. He's in the same district as Brad Hill and Nimley.
That would be interesting in these rankings next time to see is like, okay, out of the rankings, how many of these people are in the same district? Because all these metro schools, Lincoln, Southeast Polk, Norwalk, Johnson, Indianola, Waukee, Ottumwa, I mean, most of those have to be probably 2 to 3 districts.
Yeah, they try to their best to spread it out, but
they haven't had rankings, right?
They don't, but this year it's later than normal. I feel like as far as the district assignments are out because they're trying to find out who wants to host it if we're in the current climate we are right now too.
What?
So
it's 50 and sunny
Iowa
outside.
High School, what?
50 and sunny outside.
It's weather climate.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, you're talking about the other stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 70, I think top 5 definitely pretty locked in right there. Bottom half, kids that wrestle a lot of each other, and so you got Brinker, Jackson Brinker. I'm not sure if he's going to be at 70, so I'm not sure if that. I think he might be going down, but we'll see. We'll see kind of what's going on with 70 with Brinker, Johnston. All right, 60. Nackborn and Caleb Corbin. Big fan of Corbin, obviously, but Tate as a freshman last year, everyone knew that name coming in, right? So be interesting. Him and Gockel. I had a good match at Night of Conflict. So that was a great match. He he brings a different. I want to say not physical wrestler, but he just says he can move differently than other 60-pounders. I think at that weight
He
class.
wrestles in
So,
a lot of different positions.
yeah, so I like Nate Tate there.
I coached him a couple matches on Super 32.
How do you look down there?
I mean, he scrapped it out. I think I don't know how many matches he wrestled, 7 or 8, but his once he solidifies just his base defense, meaning like gets your leg, you don't have to go to a freaking Jonesy right away. You can get your leg back. You know what I mean? Kind of gets out of those big swings and goes use it to his advantage when he needs it. It can be really tough. He's a great kid. He's got good attitude.
Yeah.
Great socks.
He's always got
great
good
hair.
socks.
Good attitude.
Guys,
That's all I care about. That's all I care about. Great socks, great hair, great attitude.
He needs to just put in a mullet.
What about maybe, and I'm not saying this. This is I could see Phillips from moving up from 52 to 60. Fort Dodge.
Dre's on.
Cody Cook's there. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see Cody there. I thought Cody was at 70.
Cook got 6th.
Yeah.
Cook got 6th last year.
I'd say 52 is the toughest weight, deepest weight.
52 is loaded. Yeah, 52 is loaded.
Cody
obviously, we can move on to 52. 52, obviously Ratchy at the top. Hasn't been
champs.
Hasn't been wrestling a whole lot this summer.
Two state champs, 2 runner-ups. The first 4. Okay, I think that's the deepest weight.
Yes.
Okay.
Ratchy, Gambrel, state champs. Ratchy, 2-timer, right? He's number 2 in the Fab 50. Gambrel is number 24. So 2 top 25 kids in the state right here, 152 pounds. Riggins, state finalist.
3rd place.
Phillips, state finalist. And you got
Martinson,
Devin Street, Martinson, Adamson. These guys are all state place winners. Clear down to
number 9, I think.
Clear down to 9. Yeah, Schmidt was a 8th place finisher for Norwalk. So 10, 11, and 12. I mean, that's tough. And then you've got
Riggins is 52.
You've got,
he's from 30. What did you wrestle last year? 32.
And then you've got who?
Riggins. He went from 32 to 52.
Yes.
He got tall, big.
32. Yes.
Okay.
He's working out hard this summer because he was injured a little bit, so coming back. Another thing is that Slade kid, Brent Slade, Mike Slade, but Brent Slade is a freshman. He's a number 10 incoming freshman, so he'll be at 52 as well. So that makes this weight class even tougher.
I think you'll see some people exit this weight class though.
Oh, I would. I would. It's loaded. 60.
Wow.
Yeah, 60, and then I'm not sure where.
So what was the thought process putting Riggins 3rd, moving up that big?
Thought process there. I mean,
not that he doesn't warrant. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, as far as let me look up notes here, but
yeah, I mean, it goes in line because Dre was 38, so it's 32, 38. Doesn't make a big difference.
We've got
one of the Martinson boys. He's had a good summer. I always call him the same. Come on, Martinson. I'm like, I hope the other one isn't around. But pretty scrappy. I think him and Ratchy had some good matches last year.
Martinson, I'm not sure what weight class he was at last year, but I feel like
38.
Martinson's up too. So a lot of kids have bumped up into this.
Yeah, where's the other Martinson at?
So he's
60 maybe. Sorry.
38.
Oh, no kidding. Jeez.
All right. Okay, so now let's go to
45.
45. Yeah, damn, 52 is freaking loaded. All right, 45. Hunter Garvin. Haven't seen a lot of him this summer, but I haven't seen a lot of people this summer.
What do you mean?
Right?
He just got third at Super 32.
I was 32, but prior to that,
well, there's only one tournament, right?
Super 32. Well, there's a lot of random tournaments, but so
didn't see him at the night of conflict.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people think he's underrated in our Fat 50. He's number 7. But the Fat 50 happened prior to Super 32, right? But I mean,
so he's a double All-American at Fargo, state champ, Super 32 third.
Yeah. So
he
might be. He's number 4 junior. Yeah, no. Joel Jesseroga. So these two guys. Jesseroga 32.
Last
Super
year?
32. Did he go Super 32?
Yeah, they're in the same bracket.
Okay. How do you do?
I think we went like 4-2 or 5-2. Had a good
Okay.
tournament.
But Joel had great log duels, great night of conflict. So those two guys, Stanek.
I'd like to see those two guys just like if they do wrestle, I'm just putting attention out to them that they both can just let it fly. Last year the state tournament was like it was a pretty boring match. It was like 3-1, 2 to boring, right? Like those guys just wrestling would be super entertaining to watch. 45.
Broderick is a transfer from Dallas Center Grimes. So he got him at number 7. So Waukee, gets a nice little.
I thought you couldn't be transferring me in the first set of rankings.
Playing football. Well, that's freshman.
It's a joke.
Yeah. There's a few of them in here.
Waukee, they loaded up, huh?
Waukee's got a couple football
They're going big.
players.
They're going home?
They have a couple football players from DCG that transferred in.
Whoa.
So.
What time do they play tonight?
Waukee. They go.
Right.
They go. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Gabe Carver from Urbandale. He's a top 20 freshman coming in. Be interesting to see where he's at.
It's tough.
But this one's really towards the top. Garvin, Jessaroga. Stanek got 6th. Witt got 7th. But everyone's going to be looking at Garvin and Jessaroga.
2-man race. So
30.
the only wrestle, well, I guess the tournaments will probably just be a state tournament. But I'll see if they meet before season, but they won't. Okay, go on.
38's got only 2 returning place winners at this weight class. Carter Martinson, Southeast Polk, a junior. And then you got Westland. He got 4th. So
Martinson's a junior. How old is his brother? Dude, come on. They're twins.
Yeah. They're at weight class.
Hey, they're twins. How old is he?
They are. I just thought they were brothers.
I said Carter's.
I didn't know they were twins. They're
I
twins.
said Carter's. You didn't know that?
I didn't know they're twins.
They look just alike.
You can look just like a brother if they're not fucking twins.
You're my little brother. You don't look anything like me.
I'm your stepchild. I'm your step. What do you call me? Oh, we better not say that. Yeah. Don't say that on the show. All right. So we're at 38.
Jace Anderson's 4th. Crabtree. Cole Ferguson. I haven't heard that name before, I don't think.
Ferguson transferred from Illinois.
Jeez, they went big.
Yeah.
Hey, did Waverly Shell Rock move into the Des Moines Metro?
Ferguson is a transfer from. He's a 2-time state qualifier. He got 3rd at preseason nationals last month. So people are pretty high on him.
I think I've seen him wrestle a couple matches. Is he pretty jacked?
People are pretty high. On him.
Pretty like ripped.
Yep. So
yeah, I think I know who he is.
So people are pretty high on Ferguson
because of Illinois second half season.
I would assume. I don't know the exact reason. I know the other one. The kids from Dallas Center guys came in for football. I don't know about.
Man,
Ferguson.
These guys went hard.
So well, hey,
they're jumping in, I guess. Huh?
Hey,
it's last year they'll be one team, right? Splits next year.
I believe they split next year.
All right.
Yeah. So 38. Martinson, the favorite there. So big for Southeast.
Any freshmen
Polk.
in there?
38 freshman Grant Crease from Linn-Mar, number 15 incoming freshman. Those rankings just dropped as well. So Herman Waterloo East, that might be a name. I would say that'd be a sleeper, a dark sleeper to come up and get on the stand. So let's go up to 32. Southeast Polk's got another number 1 ranked wrestler here at 132, Kingery. He's kind of all over the place last year. He does have a win over the 3-time state champ Matt Lewis, but he took a couple losses last year. That was, I'm sure.
What place did he get last year?
He got 3rd place.
Okay.
Got 3rd place last year. So Kingery got 3rd. Bryce Park got. Bryce Park's the number. They got 5th. Yeah, Bryce Park got 5th. Harbor got 6th. Kelly got 7th. Scranton and Connor around a 12. So a lot of state place winners here. This weight class. Scranton's a transfer from Clear Creek, Amana, to Iowa City West. So West gets a transfer in there.
That's weird how that happens.
A couple of transfers.
Shout out, hey, they're just following the path that's been led by him, right?
Yeah, hey, that's just the world
Dude,
we
they're
live
gonna have a good ass team. Logan Stott's at number 9. He's had a good. I mean, he's a pretty tough kid. Sophomore.
I've heard this name a couple times get brought up. Carter Feck, Waverly Shell Rock. He's a junior. He was hurt last year. So
that's a fact.
There's majority of the season he was hurt. So people are pretty high on him. So that could be there should be some big points if they could move him up a little bit in these rankings at 132. If we're looking at team races, right? These guys wrestle on. Well, the plan is to wrestle right on the 9th, Southeast Polk versus Waverly Shell Rock.
Where at?
Well, Dubuque. Dual day. Yeah.
What day is that? Saturday?
Saturday. Yep. There's no tournament. The tournament that they're going to go to. I think that weekend or the weekend that weekend they were going to go.
Who's in the dual day?
So Ankeny's in that. We haven't announced that. Ankeny, Waverly Shell Rock, Southeast Polk, and Dubuque Hempstead. All at Dubuque. Then the weekend before, Southeast Polk versus Bosco. So that'll be a fun couple back-to-back weekends.
All right, we'll get to that then.
All right, so Kingery, interesting weight class. I think
you're gonna have people from
26 coming up. Yeah, so 26 will be we can get to 26 here. So obviously Drake Ayala just signed his letter yesterday.
No, Wednesday wasn't it?
Today's
I was there.
Wednesday. Yeah, you were there. So he signed. Yeah, 26 is loaded. Got 10 state place winners here. I mean, I wouldn't blame anybody from walking away from this weight class like we talked about, but I know how Coach Manny coaches these kids, so I don't. Downey would be definitely a kid that would stick at the weight class. I know that.
What do you mean by that? You know how he coaches
just
kids?
I mean, Manny's just a.
Well, that might be too big a weight for last. I mean, Downey was at 13 last year.
Downey, I mean.
So he's going 20. So maybe go down or go
yeah,
up.
I could see him at 22, but 20's loaded as well. So.
Well, he beat all the kids at 20. Except Ryder was at 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kale Cox at 7th. Shit, what place did Kale get last year?
Who?
He said great. He's been Kale Cox.
Kale Cox.
That was a kid that wrestled freestyle and turned the freaking corner big time.
I'm not sure on Cox.
I don't
have that up here right now.
What weight's Brule coming in at? 20 or 26?
I don't know if he placed. I don't think he placed. Who?
Brule.
Brule. Let's see. He's.
Probably 20.
Brule.
Maybe bigger than that. I don't know.
You got Colin. I knew Colin Falk. You got Falk coming in.
What about Brule? You don't have Brule in here? Freshman.
Where's he gonna be at?
All right.
Don't know where he's at. I don't got that at my
At
notes
Dodger
right
Descent, I always follow those boys.
Yeah, I don't know where he's gonna be at.
It's tough.
Sometimes coaches just don't say where people are gonna be at. Secret. Kale Cox got 6th.
Okay.
That's right. Sorry.
So he went from 6th to then he ranked 7th. That makes sense. Yeah.
Let's see here. 26. What else we got? Owen Helgeson. I thought he had a good. Last year. You got Rhodes.
Is Adler Kramer
Chase
the guy
Rhodes?
that is Kramer the guy that Drake pinned in the finals?
Who?
Adler Kramer. Didn't a guy pin
Kramer.
In the finals last year?
Kramer. I don't remember.
Oh, maybe not.
I don't know.
Who did he pin last year?
Brule will be at 113. I think he's 113.
Well, and here's the thing. What do you think the odds are that Drake's makes it out of the first period this year?
Kramer.
First period this year at the state tournament.
Did Ayala wrestle Kramer?
I thought he pinned him in the finals, but maybe not.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So how do you go from 2nd all the way to 7th or 5th?
Who, Kramer?
Yeah, he got 2nd at Drake's weight last year.
I mean, you got to bring Jace Rhodes comes in.
Okay, but he got 2nd last year. What down he get? 13.
He got 2nd, yeah.
I think he got 2nd, didn't he? Ask him.
They wrestled. They wrestled in the. He lost in the. No, he got 2nd. Yeah, he got 2nd.
Okay.
Rhodes is 2-time state place winner. So
okay, he got 2nd last year.
I know.
At 120.
And he's bumping at 26. What are you trying to say? You saying he shouldn't be at 20?
Should be 2nd.
Ryder Downey?
No, he should be 2nd. He was running up to Drake last year in the finals.
Ryder Downey? You're saying
the kid from Hempstead? Is it the same kid?
You're talking Kramer.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Make that asterisk. Who said that? Trevor Anderson, once he goes back to school, what do you say?
Oh, Kramer. Oh, I got a bracket here.
Sorry.
No, I don't have the brackets up. Kramer got fifth. Kramer got
Okay, so then
fifth.
you're right.
Kramer got fifth.
Sorry. I retract my comment, Tony.
No, you're right. Kramer got fifth.
Okay, put that Kleenex back.
I don't have the brackets up. I got spreadsheets on spreadsheet here. So
Hey, I've heard that before.
yeah, spreadsheets on spreadsheets. All right. So yeah, that'd be interesting. See kind of where people go. They do go away from Ayala here, but again, Colin Falk coming in, top 10 freshman. So for instance, if he stays there,
Dude,
all
Robo
right.
can't go 13. I mean, he can. You know, in college, the first weight's 125, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just
South Dakota State.
yeah.
I mean, but so I mean they're gonna wrestle off, right? Block and
I don't know, but
and they flip flop. I
just
guess.
think that like him at 113, that doesn't you worried about your weight. You're not worried about wrestling. He needs to get bigger and stronger.
Do you think Block needs to be bigger?
No, I'm just saying if for Bailey to go 113, this doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If you're gonna be a senior, you're returning state champ, you're gonna go 125 next year. You're gonna be life for 25 probably. Like you can either believe in your wrestling and get stronger and better now, or you're gonna graduate and then that first year in college can be rough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on how big is he walking around. So I mean, is it a tough cut? So
I don't
mean,
know what the cut is. I'm not. But here goes back to. And I'm not saying this, but being worried. He's going to Division I school, right? Like, yeah, you want to win the state tournament and get better, but I think he's good enough to wrestle 20 or whatever he wants to wrestle. He gotta get better. It's not just about the winning part,
Yeah.
Unless this is it, and this isn't it for him.
So I think these guys are going to be wrestling off for 20. They both want to go probably to 20. I mean, Block cut a lot of weight last year to get down to 6, so we know he can cut the weight, right? But
if I was doing this, if I was oh shit, what the
Wickham.
I got a different name for him. I call him Ice Cream Man, but I mean, this isn't throwing any shade at anybody, but if they want to wrestle at 20, that's fine. Ryder Block at 132 would be just fine with how deep it is there. Martinson's number 1. Who's second? Park.
And you got to think. I mean, it's up to the.
Well, I get it's up to coaches. I can't have opinion.
It's not up to the. Oh yeah, you can have. Yeah,
right.
that's your. I mean, I'm guessing how much do you leave it into the kids' hands? Yeah, what is it? So in these kids too, it's like what's it? A lot of times, I get you what you're trying to say here is the future is what really matters, right? But if you're a coach, like you're wanting to get the best kids in the lineup, no matter what, put them in the best position. So I see what you're trying to say. So you're saying the kids should look towards college is what you're saying?
No, I'm saying like, hold on, where'd you do my paper? You say my other one?
No.
Who else is from? Who's that? So wherever Sherlock has Carter or whatever, the kid that was hurt last year, number 10.
Yep.
No one ranked at 26.
They got no one at 38 ranked.
I'm just saying, like, sometimes you gotta believe in your skill, like not just at a certain weight that you can only win at. Right?
Yeah. I mean, when you're
dude, 120 is gonna be a tough cut for Ryder Block.
I understand that. 113 would be even tougher.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But they're right at the, from what I understand, they're right in the same weight area. So they're gonna wrestle off for 20, and then from there.
Are you assuming that?
I'm assuming that they're gonna wrestle off at 20.
So.
And then from there, they'll decide whoever the loser is where they're gonna
go. Goes down.
I don't know.
7 pounds on 100. Here, let's see how your math's been doing. 7 divided by 120. What is it?
You get 2 pound allowance.
Yeah, but
you gotta get down there.
It's 5.5% of his body weight. All right.
Then go up. So then I'm not saying it has to go to 13, but Block can go up to there, or Royal can. But I don't.
I get it's a decision to make. I just made the comment.
Yeah.
What about Trevor Anderson, Lane Cowell? Trevor Anderson had a great summer. Lane Cowell.
Yes, he did.
There's a kid from Bettendorf that came to the room on Sunday that him and Lane Cowell had like the best scrap I've seen him.
Dustin Bourne.
Maybe that was him.
Bourne. Bourne got fourth last
At
year.
what weight? 106.
Bourne got.
Nate wrestled him for, I think, for third, right?
Let me see.
I think that's the kid. Yeah, they scrapped. They went at it.
Bourne got. Yep, yeah.
Fourth at sixth.
Yep, fourth at 6.
Yeah, those two
he
threw
lost
down.
to Jessaroga.
They threw down.
Yeah, he lost to Jessaroga.
Trevor Anderson.
Bettendorf's freaking.
Hey,
That's scary,
Bettendorf,
dude.
I thought Bettendorf had a couple of transfers coming in too from Illinois, or is that just rumor?
I've heard there. Someone else told me too that yesterday. Someone from Nebraska said, "Oh, I heard there's a lot of Illinois people coming in to Bettendorf."
I don't know. I assume. I mean, Coach Knight used
We'll
to coach
see.
over there.
We'll see.
Jake Knight and I got a bet this week. Is that Young Duels? Is that what tournament was this weekend?
This weekend's DC Elite, but it's not happening. It got canceled.
All right. Well then, never mind. Him and I, he wrote. I made him give me the average number of points he's going to score this weekend per match.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can you score? If you score 8.5 points on average per match, 8.5. How about 5? You know, Jake. So he wrote a letter on Post-it on a little card, an index card. 8.5 points average per match, signed Jake Knight. So now I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, they're done. Unfortunately.
What freshman coming in 13?
13.
You said Brule.
Brule, yep. Anki Centennial.
What about
number 3 in the freshman?
Oh, he wrote his name. He was like top 3 or 4 freshmen coming in from Iowa City High. But wait,
you've got
what's his name? Seaton? No, not Seaton. On the other one.
Luna from Bettendorf.
No, him too.
Luna, Koufax Christensen,
No.
Waukee.
Not him.
Solverson from Boone. Seaton? Yeah, Cale Seaton.
I think that's his name.
Cale Seaton, number 12 freshman.
Yeah, who else? There's
He's small. Yeah.
Someone else from Iowa City High there?
Kurtz.
Kurtz.
Cale Kurtz.
Oh wait.
Probably be at 6.
Kurtz is hey.
So Kurtz.
Hey, Kurt, look at me. Kurtz at Virginia Duels, I think went like 9-1. He's a dog. No, he's tough.
Yeah, so they're gonna be back. They're gonna have back-to-back pretty good freshmen.
Seaton whooped Nolan's ass last year.
So Kurtz
headlocked him threw him through the roof.
Really? Where at?
USA
State. Yeah.
Nolan's feet are still up in the top of the dome.
So there's some freshmen coming in at 113.
That's good.
All right, so
I like that Brule kid too.
Yeah, let's move to 6, or what else you got? 13.
What about 113? We didn't talk about 113.
Yeah, we did. We've been talking about Royal.
That's what we talked about.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Brule's gonna be in here. Who's this Muzika kid?
Mukiza?
Mukiza, sorry.
North.
Dude, that's good.
Des Moines Hoover. Yes, that'd be
huge.
Yes, that is huge. So, I have my notes here. Anyways.
Let me get my notes on here. Yeah, okay.
All right.
So Nate's going 6, not 13.
What do you know?
I'm just asking. I don't ask these kids what weights they're going.
Okay.
It's my business.
All right. Yeah. What was he? Because he was at he weighed 110, 108 at Night of Conflict. So assumed he's going to 6.
I don't look at it like that. I mean, I look at yeah, he probably can make what's the level of competition he's gonna have at 6?
Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of freshmen coming in.
Okay, but
yeah,
he's number 1 kid in the country. Second.
Yeah, 113.
Robo, what did Muzika?
Some of these freshmen are really going to get in there.
Yeah.
I'll get pulled up here.
Max Bishop 7th. He said I think he got 4th at preseason. Dude, some of these lower weights are kind of crapshoots, aren't they?
Kiza got 8th last year.
All right. I'm good with this.
You good with 13?
Yep.
You're good with it now? I'm glad I got your approval.
Well, I don't know the kids.
I'm glad I got your approval. So we talked about Jessaroga, obviously had nationally ranked.
Here, hold on. Let me ask you something. How come? Now I know the thought process, but so it's going to be some of these guys won't wrestle for a month, right?
Yeah, some of them.
So once the competition starts, some of these kids that haven't even wrestled yet, they just get pushed out of rankings because the freshmen go in. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. So this kid that's 12th from Spencer. No, hold on. Just asking a question. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just.
You talking about Seaton?
No, listen to me.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just questioning your thought process here. So once the season starts, it's Gabe Calthrone, 12th at ranked from Spencer at 106. Okay, right?
Yep. Yep. I
He's
see it.
out. Like he might not even lose, and all of a sudden because Freeman and all these other guys come in, he just moves out of the rankings. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of
But
like that's like saying you put your vote in and it did get
well,
counted.
I mean, we're also going out to 12 too. I mean, so and we don't usually go out to 12, so it's usually
All
just
right.
trying to get as many
Hey,
kids.
good job. You made it the first set of rankings.
Yeah.
You didn't lose a match, but you're out now.
106 though. I mean, the reason why freshmen haven't been in our rankings has been like that since we started.
That's the way we've always done it.
But usually, our first set of rankings are the week of Thanksgiving. So you usually can
What week's that?
you can get a full 20. Stop it.
I don't know.
It'd be 2 weeks after the first start of practice. So normally from start of practice to Thanksgiving, when our first set comes out with the freshmen, then our next set comes out like 4 weeks after that. So there's more competition. Now, there won't really be a lot of competition in our rankings in a couple weeks.
The reason
I get what you're saying. Yes, I get what you're saying.
These other kids get penalized with just because the first set. So this is a draft.
A draft?
First ranking draft.
I'd say. I mean, but also like freshmen stepping into high school now.
Really?
Now instead of going from wrestling 7th and 8th graders, now they're wrestling juniors and seniors. So it's different.
But you're saying the first match.
You're really trying to make them prove themselves.
The first match that they wrestle, or tournament, or let's say they go to the duel and have a bye. Okay, they're in the rankings now.
No, they're not. They're not just automatically in. It's not just assumed that they're going to be higher than these people. That doesn't happen.
I'm perplexed.
Why are you perplexed?
What do you mean they have to prove themselves?
They have to have some wins under their belt at the high school level against kids.
Okay.
Just take it or leave it. Be happy with it.
I'll leave.
So freshman though, Carter Freeman, you mentioned him, right?
106.
Number,
I'll put Walkie to 11 ranked here wrestlers.
Yes.
Okay.
So
how many transfers?
3.
All right.
Kale Kurtz.
What about Christensen too? Is it Colfax Christensen in here?
Koufax, looking at him at 13.
Okay, so that puts him to 12.
He's number 8. So you've got Freeman at 6 for Waukee, and then you've got Koufax.
So that puts him at 12 ranked wrestlers. Because he's not in this right now, right? He's a freshman.
Yeah, Waukee will have 12.
Okay.
Waukee has 12 ranked wrestlers.
Well, they won't have. They got to earn a member. See how you just said that?
They will have.
Well, they got to prove it.
Yeah, I mean, the likelihood of them.
They have potentially 12 ranked wrestlers.
They likely will have 12 ranked wrestlers.
Dude,
okay.
Hey, whatever Willie's lawyers, what's his name? Saltero, he would eat you alive.
Yeah, he probably would. That's why
you got me for lawyer.
That's why. I mean, I've learned so much about
nothing.
Just watching it, learning.
Oh,
that's why I can say
the legal stuff.
That's why I can say proprietary. What is the other words that he was giving me shit about?
Get your earpiece out again.
What was he giving me shit about?
Algorithm.
What was the algorithm?
All right, so who's your pick for the team race? Not the rankings say. Well, who's your pick? Let's put this on ice or chalk.
What did you asked me the other day what I thought, right?
About what?
Who's going to be?
That's who your biggest sleeper was, I think.
I think you said right now if you had to pick who would it be, and I think I said Poke. Right?
Yeah, that's because you and Jake talk every day, though.
I do not.
See, I just got you like that?
I do not talk.
Wait, come, you better be calling more.
It's going to be Poke and Waverly are going to be. It's going to be a tight race for sure. I mean, they're in the algorithm. I guess we were talking about earlier. They're separated by 20 points. So get a couple pins depending on where the brackets go. Now that they're seeded, there's not as much. Once you kind of have these rankings out, you're going to kind of have an idea how it's going to lay. But there's upsets all the damn time, right? So Waukee get in there. I mean, Waukee's definitely going to be in a hunt for a trophy this year.
Well, you got the 6th ranked team has 6 ranked wrestlers. I mean, Ankeny has 4, top 4. I mean, it's pretty deep.
Waukees got a pretty good team.
Yeah, Johnson has 7 guys that rank number 10.
Bettendorf, Iowa City West, Fort Dodge.
Here's the thing: there's not gonna be a lot. I'm assuming there's not gonna be a lot of competitions this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like preparation, making these kids make weight, and simulating as well as you can, like real match. Like for the freshmen coming in, like it's gonna be probably a big shock to them because they're probably not gonna have that many competitions. Maybe 1 tournament, 2 tournaments.
Yeah.
So you have to think about that. The whole thing about like.
That's why they're looking
kids
at
get like
duels.
evolving like through the year, getting better. It's like, okay, you're getting good at practice. I think heard Perry talk about that with Zahid and Burroughs. They wrestled at practice all the time. Practice, right? Because what's different there? So all these freshmen come in. Like, what's the impact of the crowd? Is there going to be a crowd? And vice versa. Like, there's a lot of these kids that thrive on the atmosphere just in general. You go to an empty gym, I mean, maybe your emotions are a lot more in check. Maybe it's, you know what I mean?
That's why I think a lot of these guys are looking at doing, they're seeking out.
So let me ask you this. I think I ask you this. I'd like to know what not you think. I'd like to know what's the rules and ruling about around. So these kids are in high school, but they don't have tournaments, right? Can they go to a club event or not? Like if
yes,
if Hager's happy hour is going to hold a dual meet,
yes,
and these kids are in high school,
yes,
could you hold a dual meet and the kids can come with no penalty?
From my understanding,
no, I didn't. Okay,
yes, from my understanding, if I wrestle Hager's happy hour had a duel on a Saturday, they can come. They just can't represent
Bushlight.
They can't represent Ankeny. They have to represent the club. They can't go. And the also likelihood is that kid's not, they can't be competing in another tournament where the team is supposed to be at, right?
That's one reason you'd have it is
now when you're talking about teams coming in the state and going out of state.
What's the
individuals? So the states have to be touching. And,
no, that doesn't. You're talking about regulated. You're talking about regulation for Iowa to leave and go compete on officially representing a school in Iowa. I'm talking about, okay, so let's assume that's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
What's the rules and restrictions around kids? Because overall, us as a state or whatever, like, now we'll have to have coaches. I mean, some coaches may allow it, some coaches may not allow it. But, what's the best thing for the kids to continue to get better?
Yeah, I agree.
A lot of these kids haven't competed since freaking February.
100%. I mean, from my understanding,
how many months is that?
Quit it. From my understanding, if they are not wearing a school singlet, they can do whatever the hell they want because they're going on their own.
So, what'd you say about touching states then?
I don't know exactly what the rules are.
Perfect.
I don't. You're putting me on the stand here.
No, I'm not putting you on the stand. I'm just asking.
I don't think there is. If it's not club, you should be able to go where the hell you want to wrestle.
Porcelli, I'm going to set up an MMA match. Porcelli said, bring him down the club.
Cool facility.
Porcelli said, bring him down the club. He'll run anybody in those stairs down. I've been down there before. See someone run up those stairs. Huh?
Big facility.
It's a great facility. He's got a good culture down there. Great with those young kids.
Been around for a while.
And he has an MMA gym. I like to have him down there and throw you to some of the wolves. I'll train you for at least a week. You roll them up?
No. I couldn't.
Well, what did I tell you about this? We don't use couldn't and can't in our vocabulary. I can't.
I'm like Jordan Burroughs. I don't want to get punched in the face.
All right, well, this thing's not important to you then.
What's not important to me? Getting hit in the face?
Well, stand up for your kids. How about that?
If someone was talking shit, then I would.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's sober Tony talking, baby.
That's Dodge. That's the Dodge coming at me.
All right, I'm going
with... What else you got?
I'm going with Iowa City. I think Iowa City West can be top 3 school. They had a great showing last year at the tournament. That's why Gamble at 52. I think you probably see him go to 60. That makes sense. I mean, because that's Murderer's Row at 52, right? Who do they got coming in for young kids? I don't know.
The West. We talked about
freshmen, maybe.
Let's see.
And does Dan Knight pull anybody from Illinois? I don't know. Move-ins. Hey, I'm gonna probably get in trouble by Ankeny people.
Well, you got that Scranton kid that transferred in.
What do you mean? What about the kid from California that moved into Des Moines? Where's he at?
No, he went to Gilbert, Arizona.
That's 2A, right?
Arizona, yeah, Arizona 2A state.
There is no
So
Arizona.
So he's there.
You heard that song before? Hey, the Ankeny people are gonna be mad for me saying this, but move-ins has definitely affected the football playoffs.
Yeah, Ankeny.
Yeah, look, they're in the semifinals.
Yeah.
Guy had 4 touchdowns last week.
Freaking
so
crazy.
Let's not be, might happen here too. Now let's see who gets to the Iowa High School Athletic Association ahead of time to put the stop signs up, the blocks.
It depends on
what happened there. Did all those kids get to play, or just one? One was playing, then he wasn't playing.
Yeah, there was two kids.
A Valley kid and a.
There was two kids that were in, I guess, question, or like they were going back and forth. I don't follow football. I just know that the Ankeny kid's playing, and I heard that the kid from Valley wasn't playing.
Rankin's good. He's gonna be Hawkeye.
Yeah.
You don't follow football? You must be a Cowboys fan.
Not really. I follow.
Must be a Cowboys fan.
If there's some wrestlers playing, I'll watch the game. Watch Ankeny play. But
all right, I'm saying Iowa City West is going to be a trophy team.
No way. I don't think so.
Okay.
You think so?
Yeah, I think. I mean, this isn't
a trophy.
Top 3.
Dude, Waukee's good. Waukee's got a ton of kids.
They got a lot of kids.
Rock Southeast Pope.
But West has got the kids that went through the tournament last year and put points on the board. Waukee has a lot of prospect kids.
Okay.
Right or wrong? How many guys had placed last year?
I mean, they've got 26, 50, 32, 38. They're all going to be scoring big points.
No, when they placed last year? Like four place winners?
Last year they got. Well, last year they shocked a lot of people.
Well, yeah. You mean by not coming to the CML tournament? Oh, too soon?
Too soon. I always get text messages from.
Hey, the pressure's on Jake Agnes this year in Southeast Pope.
Hell, are you kidding me? Yeah.
Since you guys made a preseason #1.
Heck yeah, there's a lot of pressure.
Coach C's not their first year. A lot of changes, dealing with administration, how you navigate through that, all the COVID stuff. I don't know.
That 3A is gonna be fun, man.
Yeah, I think it's a 5-team race.
5-team race for the state title.
I think so.
They're close in points. I mean, look at this.
156 to what? 130 probably, or 125?
Hold on, let me see. 154.5 for Polk. Waverly Shell Rock, 133.5.
What's Iowa City West projected?
84.
All right, more. Have Dylan
Bendorf 89.
Have Dylan send you a couple more kids, get a couple more transfers, and you'd be right there. When's the last time someone scored 154 points in the state tournament?
54. Polk. They've got 3. They got 3 #1 kids, I believe.
Yeah.
3 #1 kids. 45.
Yeah, but they've got those.
220. I mean, Runyon could win it.
Yeah, but I'm saying the fringe kids is what wins the tournament.
Yeah.
Wickham, you better get back working on pen accommodations like you did 2 years at state tournament ago. And every time they win, he does this. Every time the kid wins, he goes, looks at this crowd, does this stuff every time. What?
Who does that?
Wickham. Every time the kid wins, he turns around, looks at the crowd like this.
I love it.
I'm like, sit down, Wickham.
You would do the same. You're animated just like him.
No, he plays the crowd every time.
Hey,
no, but here's the thing. Here's the best one of the best quotes Brett Metcalf has ever said I've ever heard about a human being. You celebrate after you win, then you're just telling your guy that you just wrestled, you didn't expect to beat him to start with. Now, I can see a pen where you go like that, and stuff like this. But, he's an energy guy,
Yes.
That's how he works off that ice cream.
I've always said, I just love how animated it is. Yeah.
I would love to coach against somebody in their corner and talk shit.
I think everyone likes that. That's what's great about Waverly Shell Rock being like towards the top too, because like they've got rich history, right, with Caldwell and then him coming in, and now
Caldwell's a gangster.
Big fan.
That's how much grabs a hold of you right now. I don't care how old he is. I seen him at Night of Conflict.
Yeah.
He'd smash you with he'd Dan Hodge you like the apple. Just grab your head like that. What is the number of coaches quota that a team can have for a high school team? Like, is there a number minimum you can have on staff?
Of people on staff? I mean, no.
You guys many as you want. All you guys paying positions probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
between them and between them and
Polk,
Polk,
yeah.
there's like, how do they get all those passes?
There's like 10. Probably like 10. Polk had 10, 12. That's good. I mean, people sticking around the program.
You think that's good?
Have that many coaches, depending on how big your team is. I mean, Polk's had like 100 kids out for their high school.
Smitty counts as 1.5 though.
Jeez, that's a lot of kids.
Damn, Russell.
That was great.
Damn, Russell.
That was great.
I'm calling Polk and Dodge. Let's have a duel.
Polk and for Dodge.
But you can't. So if it's not a high school, they can't coach. I'm assuming the coaches can't coach either, right? We need to have. I want an official ruling from Louis.
If it's a
club,
you're talking about
Louis official.
You're talking about.
I'm just talking about
Dodge, like a Dodge.
Nah, they don't want to come to Dodge.
You're talking. Well, they've come.
He said they come. I'm just saying, if someone held a duel and arranged it that was non-school based,
yes,
wouldn't be sanctioned.
It would be very if they are not. Are they supposed to be wrestling at this time? Like, did they? Like,
Tony, I'm not trying to hold an event the same day they have an event. Like, come on, listen.
No, I'm listening. Are they supposed to be in school practice? Like, are they saying, okay, it's COVID, you can't be in the wrestling room?
I wouldn't have it during the week, or at 3 o'clock. Let's say we had an event on a weekend.
There's no way a paid coach, who most of the time is a teacher, if they are not supposed to be practicing because of COVID,
okay,
that coach is not going to take his kids to a team.
You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. I didn't ask that. I said, could they coach? I say take the team, coach, and be involved because there's limits of
He could, but I'm saying it wouldn't look good.
Oh, now you're about looking good. Probably didn't look very good when you had an event during COVID either, Tony.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
See,
but think about that.
Think about it.
Okay, hey, the community says, all right, so our kids.
The community didn't say it.
For Dodge, hey, we're not supposed to practice. Well, Bobby Thompson takes his team.
I didn't say take. Kentucky. You're not listening to me.
Okay,
can they be involved with coaching, or can they? If this event happens and they're there, can they?
They can, but I wouldn't do it.
Okay, I wouldn't. Asking. Yeah. What would Tony do? Let's get those.
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go.
WWT do.
I would.
There was coaches at your event that were there.
I would encourage my kids to go.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking I want to know what the guidelines are about be an in-season competition that's not sanctioned by the Iowa High School Association or associated with the school. I just want to know all the rules before I play the game and not have the rules change.
If I laid this out for you.
No, you said it's my understanding, so that means you don't know.
He told me if.
Oh, don't be quoting him.
Louis Curtis told me if they have the coach's blessing to go to a different tournament, or if they're not having a tournament, then they can go. But they can't wear their school singlet if it's like a non-sanctioned event. What I'm trying to say is if for the coach to be able to go,
hold on,
and if they're not supposed to be practicing, now if there's two different things: if they're practicing or if they're not supposed to be practicing. That's the stuff that's going on right now. Is people are trying to go to the club. Huh?
Hold on, hey.
We're gonna finish this on happy hour. We're gonna finish this on happy hour.
Did I say anything about their singlets now? Did I ask anything about singlets?
If they're representing their school?
I asked about the coach.
Okay, I'm done with you. We'll finish this on happy hour.
Hey,
we'll call Louis.
Hey, kids out there that are gonna get knocked out by these freshmen that come in, and you're not losing. I'm sorry. I apologize. You got what? I can't take a position.
Yeah, you can take a position.
I didn't say you're wrong.
Yeah,
I just asked.
All right.
Hey, on happy hour.
So happy hour, I'm gonna call Louis in between, see what we can get a clarification on there, because I think you're asking two different things.
No, I'm not asking.
I think you are. That's been our 3A breakdown. Watch Hager's happy hour.
Hold on, stop. Don't cut me off, please. All I'm asking for is, what are the restrictions, or clarifications about kids competing or wrestling in an event during the high school season dates?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can they do that? Number one, that's not associated. Can they compete during the high school season? Number two is, if they do compete, it's non-school based or Iowa High School Athletic Association or I'm not asking if the coach can take them or if they're wearing the singlets from the thing or they're wearing the club shoes or the club glasses or school glasses. I'm asking if the coach is there, can he coach them? That's all I'm asking.
Yes.
See how you just flipped? Hey, flip flop. Hey, welcome to Pancake Rankings. Talk to you later.
He can, but should he? Is what I'm trying to say. Because likely, if they're not, if you're trying to put this on an event on a weekend, the likelihood that they're supposed to be at a tournament is very high. How many weekends do you have in a row? How many weekends are they not supposed to? Do they have off? It just doesn't happen.
All the tournaments are canceled, Donnie. Pretty much till January, right?
Okay.
Oh, hey, we're gonna. You're supposed to be at a tournament, but when you're done between matches, can you get on the bus and drive across town? We're gonna have a tournament. I'm not asking that. Right. Obviously, those kids wouldn't be in the event.
We're calling Louis. We'll call Louis.
Hey,
call
listen.
Louis. You.
That's my understanding.
We'll call Louis. All right. Hey,
what's your understanding about the counting the votes too? All right, thanks.
That's why we're going out to 12. That's been another episode of Potentially Dangerous. I thought we were on happy hour here for a little bit.
I didn't swear.
You didn't. You didn't swear. I said one thing.
I respect the fans.
All right.
I'm here for the kids. Hey, I'm here for the kids. Let's do something good for the kids. Serious.
I know. I want to get matches in too. I'm not saying we don't want to do it. It's the world we're in right now. So all right. That's been another episode of Potentially Dangerous. Catching the episode. If you missed any of the episode, you can go back. It's on Facebook. It's on Periscope. It's on Rockfin. It's on YouTube. You can't miss it. Also, it'll be on podcast form if you just want the audio of it. Ross will have that up here.
Ross, get it done.
Ross, get it done. Okay, it's a Friday. But an hour, 40 minutes from now, we got live.
How many seconds is
Brad
that?
Nagel. Brad Nagel in the studio. He brought maybe his beaver traps. I don't know. He's got a 60-pound beaver recon. We're going to get down to the story about that. So pretty pumped for that. So head on over to Hager's Happy Hour here in 40 minutes. And it's going to be a little bit of a different show. We're going to be talking Willie Sailor trials, flow trials, and catching beavers. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. So thanks for coming, fellas. I liked your little treadmill. So
thanks.
You good?
Thanks, Tony.
Thanks for coming on.
That's my understanding. Thank you.
Bye.
Boy.